is to our Humanitarian Award, and this is a very special award. One that is presented each year to an individual who shows selflessness, kindness, and compassion to fellow humans, especially those most vulnerable and less fortunate. The person being presented with this award tonight epitomizes those qualities and more. She's a nurse. Back in February of this year, she found a school here in the US that was changing out their furniture. As such, students, for example, student desks, chairs, despite the fact that they were considered old, they happened to be in good condition. And that's by no means to say that it's just things like that we accept in Jamaica. We have people out there who can determine what is necessary for Jamaica. We trust their judgment. She went out and she acquired this furniture to send to a needy school in Jamaica. And so she took them and decided they should go to Kentucky Primary. So you see, even the state of Kentucky have a primary school in Jamaica, right? And a junior high in Westmoreland, Jamaica. She approached JAHJAH Foundation to assist her as she knows the foundation offers ships donations to Jamaica. The rest is history. They all went down and she, but I'm going to tell you something. When people can use them tax money, everybody wait for them to go shopping, for them to do philanthropic work, it's God bless people, that's not true. It's not true. When you're using your tax return for philanthropic work, it's God bless people that's what she did. Now, ladies and gentlemen, she continues to work and does a lot of work with JAHJAH Foundation. She's a true humanitarian. And so the Humanitarian Award for 2019, put your hands together for Nurse Vivine Senior. Making the presentation, Director, Mr. Andy Roberts. Sure, stand in the picture. Stand on the other side. This January will be the 4th consecutive mission that our next awardee has been with JAHJAH Foundation. She has shown great loyalty and commitment to patients. She personally brings down supplies, tools needed for her to function on the trip. Let me repeat. She brings down her own supplies. Not only does she give her support, but she has managed to encourage her family, friends, and even her workplace to support the foundation. She brings a full table with her at each event. Our table still up again tonight? Tree table? As they say in Jamaica, tree table. For the Americans, it means 3 tables. Ladies and gentlemen, we honor Dr. Jacqueline Smith tonight with our Women's Health Award. Tonight is the Healing Hands Award, which is also another new category. This award is presented to someone who shows sincere care and dedication to treatment and care for the citizens the foundation serves. Let me start by saying the person receiving this award is not a Jamaican. We're not holding that against her because we're going to naturalize her tonight. But she's true Jamaican. Because, by the way, there's some non-Jamaicans who offer more to Jamaica than Jamaicans. Am I correct? Give her a round of applause, please. She has been on a mission for several years. This coming January will be our 5th trip. This is a doctor who, when confronted a situation in the hills of Ulster Spring where a baby was brought in barely breathing, cuddles and soothed the baby. She did not think twice to jump on the ambulance and head to the Falmouth Hospital, an hour wait to ensure the child received constant medical care. She remained in the hospital until the child was stable. This is a doctor who remembers all her patients and ensuring that she equips herself each time with some medical tools to assist a returning patient. She doesn't forget her cases and is happy to see them to follow up each year. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Carolee Ngozi Wosu, pediatrician for JAHJAH Foundation, is a recipient of the Healing Hands Award, and Ms. Carolee will make the presentation. Chairman. This award is presented to an individual who has shown great commitment and loyalty to the foundation, and in its mission of helping the underserved especially. The person receiving the award is that and more, as she has been a volunteer, supporter, and friend for the organization for the past 6 years. She started as an OBGYN on the mission and has donated much of the equipment for the OBGYN unit at the Urgent Care Center in Ulster Spring. The surgical mission to Black River Hospital is actually conceptualized by her, and she was there with us on the first mission trip last year. She has also contributed to fundraisers and can be counted on for supplies and donations when needed. This year, the JAHJAH Foundation is honored and pleased to present Dr. Winsome Parchment for the JAHJAH Angel Award. The next award this evening is a new category as well for the foundation. So we decided to create this award as each year there is a standout volunteer. One who can be considered a true team player. One who shows that they believe in the foundation and seeks to help us to achieve our goals. This award is the Volunteer of the Year award. The person receiving this award joined the mission trip for the first time this year. She blended right in from the start. She worked hard and was helpful not just in her area, but did not hesitate to jump around and assist in others. You know, the volunteers just love to work. Yeah, man. We love them. I run an organization, so I know what it means. We have those kind of volunteers who hold on to them tight, give them enough honors. What made her stand out, though, is that she didn't stop after the mission. She remained steadfast and helped sold tickets for the summer cruise fundraiser. And boy, we know we have to give a lot of free tickets here tonight. I'm sorry for that. She ended up selling the most tickets. She had a large number of guests who traveled from out of town, such as Boston. You know, parties in New York for Boston people are nicer, right? And other areas to attend. What is remarkable is that despite the cancellation of the boat ride, she was able to convince them to come back, and they are all here tonight. All paid for a total of 41 persons. Ladies and gentlemen, the team play award, and it goes to Nurse Bridgette Doyle.
She had no idea she was going to be honored. Neither Vivine Senior, they had no idea what was going to happen now. And the reason why they didn't know, because these are modest people.
Is to be outside to take a group picture, right? This gentleman, this award we presented to a very special individual, it says here. It's special that the foundation arranged for him to come all the way from Jamaica in our private jet. Yeah, JAHJAH big like that now. For those of you who have not heard the story of the Ulster Spring project, here's a little background. About 5 years ago, the Friends of Ulster Spring organization reached out to JAHJAH Foundation. They told Dr. Trevor Dixon about their rural district in Upper Trelawney that needed assistance. The community once had a well-run public hospital. However, some years ago, the Jamaican government decided to centralize its health facilities, as such a facility was downgraded to a healthcare center, whatever that is. This community is located about 1 hour from a major public hospital, be it Manor or Falmouth. As a result of the far distance to reach medical help, many unfortunate situations have occurred, even death. As the very pharmacist that currently works at the healthcare center, his wife died as a result of a delay in travel time. She just did not get to the hospital in time. JAHJAH Foundation stepped in over 4 years ago, and that is when we met our honoree. This very unassuming member of the Friends of Ulster Spring Association and a past student of York Castle High School. In fact, he has a record for the 440 yards, and I'm aging him because I don't call it that no more. A class 2, a charge. So whenever you hear someone is 100 yards or 440 yards, you know that is way back. All right. As you can imagine, his no easy task to plan a mission trip or event that matters, especially from overseas. And God knows we know that, because whenever you're doing anything in Jamaica and you hear you plan from overseas, they say how much you paying the volunteers, and you're absolutely correct. I know what you're talking about. Hands go out. We realized very early along the way that if we are going to carry out our successful projects, we need to have a force on the ground to make it happen. We like to call these persons our local champions. A true champion. He organized the paperwork for the volunteers, liaised with the Ministry of Health and Health Center, and God knows the bureaucracy, government, is like roadblocks they put up when you volunteer anything for Jamaica. Roadblocks, all these nuisance charges. And I hope what there are folks here who will take that right back to the minister. Let him hear me say it tonight. By the way, you don't have to say it's Irvin said, but just say that. People insist. Yeah? No. Since then, the foundation has renovated a section of the old hospital, built into a 10-room urgent care center. Hear me? The clinic is now a 10-room urgent care center as a result of JAHJAH Foundation intervention. Needless to say, the partnership with the community and the Friends of Ulster Spring group could not be so successful as the champion of a man that we're honoring here tonight. Mr. Nigel Moore, our Champions Award recipient. Words on behalf of all, and a few words he'd like to share with us. From one Yorkist to another Yorkist, to Egyptian.
I'm deeply humbled and thankful for this unexpected recognition. It feels good to be appreciated. Thank you so much, Trevor. Thanks to God for enabling us as we try to make a positive difference through service. As a child, when Jamaica got its independence, we had to learn the pledge. For those of you who are not Jamaicans, and those of you who are Jamaicans, but may have forgotten it, I'm going to repeat it. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may under God increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Service before self. I am sure Trevor Dixon, Dr. Parchment, Dr. McLean must have repeated this on their minds over and over and wondered when and how can they play a part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race, and especially in Jamaica. As I humbly accept this award, I would like to recognize and acknowledge all the other volunteers quietly working behind the scenes in an effort to make Jamaica, the land we love, a better place. I accept this on behalf of these unsung heroes. Please bear with me. There's a New Jersey chapter of the Friends of the Ulster Spring Hospital, and I will have to commend those who started it, especially Baron Smith, Maureen Foster, David Hutchinson, Genford Wright, Carlington Campbell, among others. But especially I would like to really call the names of those in Ulster Spring who cannot be here tonight. Ronald Williams, William Miller, Beth Portius Chambers, Marjorie McLean, Marjorie Reed, Elroy Brown, Sonia Hibbert, Ashley Chambers, Pastor and Mrs. Basil Bryan, Rose Pinglin, Damian Wilson, we call him Dane, Marlon Duffy Ferguson, Cole Marshall, Pamela Moore, Hermine Hamilton, Jean Scarlett, and the porter from the hospital who has been there with us every time, Mr. Riley, and one of the nursing aide, Ms. Nurse Frater. Those are the persons who have tirelessly work behind the scenes every year to make the function in Ulster Spring, the healthcare function in Ulster Spring successful. JAHJAH Foundation, your brilliant minds, your gifted hands, your loving hearts, and don't forget the generous pockets of those who have supported you over the years. You have made a great difference for the people of Jamaica. You have touched the lives of so many in Kingston, Westmoreland, and Trelawney. Just think of it, all of you here. Every year in Ulster Spring, over 300 patients. Every year in Ulster Spring, Dr. Parchment and our Jackie will see at least 70 ladies in their department. Every year, my darling, Dr. McLean, who when she comes, not even breakfast, she turns into that little dental block and she works right back and beg her to come and have lunch. 60, 70, 75 patients in that one day. God bless you. God bless you, Dr. Parchment. God bless you, Jackie. You have made a difference. Just think of what the cost would be for these 300 and odd patients every time to go and see a doctor. In Manor Hall, everybody just heard about it. But let me tell you, I don't think Trevor has seen, sorry, Dr. Dixon, has seen the smile on those children's faces. Dr. Dixon asked me to go down there and check on something. And Dr. Dixon, by the end of the month, early December, the cupboards will be in place in the kitchen. And you just need to see the smile on those children's faces. You need to see the smile on the parents who come for those children in the afternoon. Just because they have made the place of learning that much better for them to live. Every year when these people come, when Dr. McLean comes, when Dr. Parchment comes, they leave a lot of stuff that can carry some months after in the clinic. Because you and I know that if you're waiting on government to get anything, you're not going to get it. Dr. Dixon, we in Trelawney applaud you. You have led your team and army of dedicated, kind, loving, caring, and gifted individuals. You have all played your part in making Jamaica a healthier place. What we need now is for the present minister and the government to decrease the rhetoric and just support volunteerism, support the volunteers. The health system needs much, so when people volunteer, they must be recognized and supported. Just last week, and earlier somebody was touching on what persons have to go through to go to Falmouth or Spaldings. Just last week, 2 lives could have been saved in Ulster Spring had the health service been proper. 2 persons died just for need of care. 2 persons were hypertensive who didn't have to die. And when I go down, I have to go and be part of 2 funerals that didn't have to be so. JAHJAH Foundation, South Trelawney, and all Jamaica are grateful for all you do. It is said, the heart of a volunteer is not measured by its size, but the depth of the commitment to make a difference in the lives of others. It is true that individually we can make a difference, but together we can do much greater things. Dr. Dixon, there is still much work to be done. Thank you, JAHJAH Foundation, for answering the call. Thank you. Still responds to duty call. Together we can.
Together we will. God bless you.